Hey everyone, so glad you could join me today. It's been said before that demolition is therapeutic. You know, you see all of these home flipping shows, and there's always a big emphasis on demo day, right? Well, we're going to head down to the little house in Mansfield and check it out because the contractor got started here last week and they've done some demo on the inside. Not a whole lot of demo. I mean, we already did a whole bunch of demo previously when we ripped up all the subfloors and the bathrooms and everything like that. But we're going to go down and see what these guys have been up to. I know that they had to take a couple of days off. I don't really expect anybody to be there today because they were finishing up another job, but Aaron assured me that once they get done with that job this weekend, then they are 100% committed to getting the Mansfield house job completed. So I'm Tony. This is Run the Comps. Here we go. Here we are at the little house in Mansfield. It is a blazing hot August day. I could tell that the guys have been down here working this week, and one of my first clues was this, a pile of trash. If you remember one of the earlier videos in this series, we had the trash pile up over here, which is where I actually prefer it to be because we just don't want to attract any unwanted attention from the city or the neighbors or anything by having trash piled up in the front of the house. So I'll be contacting the contractor later on this afternoon to let him know, hey, we need to make other arrangements for the trash, preferably over here on the side of the house. One of the other things that I noticed is the new roof. Look, we got a new roof on the house. This is really cool. I know I've been talking about the roof thing for a while. We finally got it done. All right, take a look at that. New roof. Finally got it done. My friend at BC Roofing, Brad Carver, was finally able to get his crew scheduled to come over here and take care of this, and couldn't be happier that that is finally done. Another thing that I noticed, it looks like the yard guys have been by. Oh yeah, look at those guys over there. Vicious, aren't they? Right over here. Just little chihuahuas, you know how they are. And so, yeah, the yard is has been mowed, and it's pretty dry back here. Really dry actually, because we really haven't had any rain lately. So that's a good thing. I don't have to call those guys out too often to come over and mow the yard. So let's go take a look inside. I noticed that looks like they tried to straighten up the front door. I knew that was going to be kind of a task, but maybe they just straightened it up so it opens and closes easier. But let's go and take a look and see what's going on inside. Now, ever since the guys straightened up the front walls of the house, the previous crew that worked on it, the front door was never straightened up at the same time, and so that's a big problem. But yeah, looks like, and you can see the guys have sort of realigned it a little bit, but it's still out of whack a little bit here. So we're going to be probably putting a new front door on this sucker anyway, which I think is in the plans. Here we go. Coming on ahead. See, they got some Romex wire here. Looks like they started doing some rewiring like we talked about. Gonna have to run a 220 and a 110 over here in the laundry room. So they've got that sort of roughed in a little bit here. Not finished at all, but goodness, I still need to get something done. I'm gonna call Atmos on Monday morning and follow up on this. I got to get them out here to get rid of this thing. So, all right, looks like they've done some new sheetrock around the front window and everything. So it's still a little bit out of whack, but you know, we'll find a way to sort of straighten things up and
give it a nice finish. All right, cool. So this is the demo I was talking about. We've gotten rid of that wall that used to separate the living room and the kitchen. So it makes this whole area feel so much bigger. And now it's all open, kind of like the way everybody likes it these days. And looks like, again, they've started some electrical here, done some patchwork on the sheetrock, and done some more patchwork over here on the sheetrock. This one was a little bit crooked because when they lifted the foundation, it sort of buckled the sheetrock that was there. All right, so feeling pretty good about it so far. Go see what else is happening back here. Probably not a lot. I didn't really expect a whole lot to be going on. Here's the light switch. I always do that, right? Yeah, bathrooms, nothing really going on here. This has somebody leave their tape measure, it looks like, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. It doesn't belong to me. Those guys are probably going to need it at some point. All right. Let's go on back here in this back bedroom. Kind of the same thing, I guess. Same thing, not a lot. I didn't really expect a whole lot to be going on here today, but yeah, starting to get some action going. All right. So one of the things that we decided was that we were going to try and reuse some of these interior doors just as a budgetary cut, budgetary move, you might say. Haven't really gotten anything done here yet. I think you wanted to get that cut out, but maybe you guys didn't get around to it. You wanted to cut it out and then start the airing out and drying process with all that. And let's see what's going on back here. Probably not a whole lot either. Still a little bit musty smelling back here. I'm really not sure what's causing it. Down here, what's going on down here? Looks like it might be a little water stained, but if I were to put a moisture meter on that, it would probably show dry. It's just kind of water stained. Yeah, this room right here, it's a little bit problematic just simply because it's got a little musty odor in here. You know, we've got this, so there's no telling what we're going to find when we start cutting the ceilings open there. We've already had the floors open. I don't believe that there was any problem down there. We may have to pull some floors up and just double check it. All right, now I've taken a quick little tour around just to see what's been going on. I'm going to snap some photos and let them know just some of the things that I want to remind them of, like the trash pile out front. And I'm sure I've got some other questions around here. Specifically, are the guys going to be here pretty regular for the next 2 to 3 weeks? Because that way, hopefully I can get Atmos out here to fix that gas standpipe that's in there. You know, a lot of times they won't even enter the house if nobody's home. You give them a lockbox code, say nobody lives there, they won't go in. Somebody has to be here to meet them. And so that'll be good when the guys are here working every day of the week, and I could call Atmos and say, yeah, somebody will be there. Please go over there and take care of that, because that really needs to be done. I need to get some floor back down in here in the laundry area and get this room taken care of. And that's the way it is at the little house in Mansfield. All I have to say is, whoa, oh, we're halfway there. And we're living on a prayer. And now it's time to beat the Texas heat with something cool and refreshing. So I'm going to check out the area, see what's around here, and I'll catch you next time. I'm Tony. This is Run the Cops. I'm out.